Hi, Taurus. Welcome into your reading. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on for you. Why am I breathing so heavy, guys? Why do I feel a lot of stress here? And some anxiety. I don't want to feel these things for you. Oh, this one requires glasses. The text is like beyond tiny. King of Cups. What? That is somebody emotionally mature. Somebody emotionally available. I'm not saying that's who you're with, but I see that person being quite right for you. Let me see what's going on. All right, for my Taurus, please, what's going on 4th week of September? This eclipse season, guys, is a doozy. It ain't pretty. But once you come out on the other side, life begins again. And it's going to be a good one. All right? So let's see what's going on. And you've been getting the warning signs the last 6 months. What's the situation for my Taurus group, please? The Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Cups, and then the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's begin, guys. Let's do your read. Well, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands, your mind started getting curious some time ago, right? Your shots went across the bow 6 months ago. The ship is here. Now the ship wants to sail. Okay? You're following my metaphor, I hope. Your ship is at the dock and it's saying, Taurus, get on. We got a new life to go to and we got to sail the fuck away. All right? But before you go and sail away, you got responsibilities, don't you? Whatever's happening, the universe is saying, look, we got your back. We have 3 fates working on your behalf to move your life forward. It's stagnating. It's getting stuck. It's not moving. But guess what? You know what we did to you, Taurus? So it doesn't get stuck? We made you curious. We said, hey, what else is out there? Because I've been feeling a little shitty. I've been feeling like people have been letting me down. I feel like I made a commitment and now everybody just thinks I'm like some weird ass welcome mat. Huh? What? And although you're a big traditionalist, I'm going to tell you right now, this eclipse is not going to be pretty for the fixed signs and the mutable signs. It's going to be extra rough. And the reason I bring it up is because the more you lean into the change, the easier it will be for you. Because it's going to happen anyway. It's just the way the stars and the planets are aligning for you guys. The only signs or group that's, it's not that they're not getting unscathed. They're going to go through their process of changes also, but it is the cardinal signs. Because they had their own dose of shit the last 12 years. Now, anyway, back to you. You have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So we are talking about a marriage and a commitment. Commitment being your career, college, education, I don't know, something you're committed to. Family, friendship, something or other. But underneath that is letting it go. And under that is either ghosting it or strategizing an exit plan. I see the stress and the anxiety because there's Mr. Water, where I suspect Mr. Water or Mrs. Water has nothing to do with this. But I digress. Let's get into you guys and see what's going on. I can't wait to see this. All right. There's some extra button down there, guys. I wonder if you see it. I keep wanting to say honk. It's not friggin' honk. It's something else. But anyway, also for the extended, I don't want to interrupt this video, but the changes to the memberships, there's a link right in the description box talking about all the options. And those who want just a one-off, also there's a link down below. Now, what's coming in towards my Taurus gang, please? I just didn't want to interrupt this announcement to like new people who don't give a shit about the extended. Okay. the Five of Cups and the High Priestess. Five of Cups and the High Priestess talks about feeling the guilt and the regrets and the woulda, coulda, shoulda, because you're not talking to your person anymore, or your person isn't talking to you. Or if you are talking, you're talking nonsense. You're not talking like about the main event, the main issue, your main problem. And here's the guilt and the regret. A lot of you could just be feeling bad that you're leaving. You're leaving someone behind. You're closing the chapter to the past. And there it is. The Six of Cups. Interesting. I really can't wait to clarify this. What's it? Yeah, you're making a final judgment call. I'm like, what's that? Like, what's this? What's coming in towards my Taurus group, please? Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. In, out, kind of marriage commitment, or this job that pays you, at least for you in your mind, pays you well. It's in the reverse, or it was kind of not trying to come in the reverse. It looks like in this commitment, you're not getting much. You're getting very little to stay in place. Why am I saying that and like that? Because you have the Six of Pentacles. Your boss is giving you just enough so you stay put. Are you an A student working for the C student? You're about to let that shit go because you're knowing what's going on here. You're like, I don't even know if I'm getting enough money. If you put like 10, 12, 15, 20 years in a company, you're probably not getting the current normal salary for what it is that you're doing. It's kind of like, moreover, this position, this job, this company has changed so friggin' much, it's not even satisfying you. Take the same theory and apply it in a marriage or a commitment or a relationship. Because I see you leaving. Your cups are dry. You can't live like this unless you're non-human, unless you're like an android. I don't know. Maybe you can live without love or feelings or, a lack of empathy. You have total apathy. Maybe that's you. But you're leaving because it's not enough. It's not enough to sustain you, Taurus. It's not enough to emotionally make you happy. You realize that in order for you to give back to your children, to your family, to your friends, to yourself, you realize that you need to love yourself. Go look at my Instagram stories before they go away, because that talks all about that. Loving yourself, right? And I think the last one that I'm posting is called Meraki. Meraki is something that you do with soul, with purpose. And this is something that you will be doing, Taurus, in your next chapter. Okay, because it's going to be about you. All right, in 2026 and after this eclipse. Some of you could be dealing with an authoritative figure. Others of you, it's an Aries I see back here. But let's continue. Let's see what the advice is. Give me 1 second, guys. I just need to tell somebody outside my door to chill. All right, it was actually the gardener. I couldn't tell him to shut up. What's the advice here? I'm like, oh, it's the garden. I'm like, you garden away. I like my flowers. What's the advice here for Taurus, please? All right. Strength card and the Three of Wands in reverse. Look, the situation has arrived to a full point, okay? Remember in the beginning, did I say this with you? Or your ship has arrived and it's time for you to go, Taurus? Yes, I have. The ship is at the dock. All right, my Three of Wands in the upright position talks about waiting for your ships to come in. So this is a merchant who's sitting there looking at his watch saying, where's my stuff? Where's my things? Where are my goods? I need these to survive. Either he's a merchant trying to sell goods so he can survive, quite literally, or this is somebody on a metaphorical level who's waiting for their heart to come in so they can move forward. Now it's in the reverse position, in your advice position. The time has arrived. The boats are here. They're at the dock. The moment is now. And then I have strength, where this means two different things. Either you need resilience to be strong to go through something, or you need to resist and hold back from something. Some of you, yes, maybe you need to resist some shit. This ship don't look so nice to you. Maybe that. Others of you, I really feel like you need resilience and strength at this moment in time, because the Page of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. The Page of Pentacles talks about being a novice card, learning, being bored, being stagnated. There's no more growth. This is gone as far as it can go. Are you somebody like at a job where you get a job and then that's it? You stay at the bottom of the totem pole? You've learned all you can learn here. You've learned the standard operating procedures of your company. You've elevated and learned so much in the last, 5, 10, 15 years. But you want to stay in that position forever? Or do you want to get promoted? Do you want to move up? Do you want more money? Right? You're not, because this is telling me you got to go to the next level. It's the same thing in college. You're going to stay in the first year forever? No. You're going to go on to the second year so you can collect knowledge, so you can collect your credits and your degree. You keep going year after year learning, right? But then even the Page of Pentacles at some point says to themselves, I've learned as much as I can learn here. I've grown as much as I can grow here. I've learned my life lesson. It needs to evolve. So in your advice position, it's saying you need to be strong, and the time is now. Your ship has arrived. You seem to be bored. You seem to have stagnated. You seem to have learned all you could learn. It needs to change, move. We'll see when I clarify this, but I do see you weighing your pros and cons here. Let me see what the outcome is. Excuse me. What is the outcome here for Taurus, please? Two of Swords. Okay. Two of Swords. You're torn. You're really, really torn. You will be torn. You don't know what to do. You're struggling. It's hard for you. I do see the King of Swords, though, at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who's available to you. They just don't scream the I love yous. And I do see the marriage and commitment, or the traditional card behind it. But then guess what I see behind that? I don't see this before the marriage or commitment card. I see this after the marriage commitment card. Try to follow or pick up what I'm lying down here. I see the Ace of Cups. It's a new start in love. Let me show you exactly what I'm seeing. And I hope you are picking up what I'm laying down. This King of Swords is available, wants to be with you. But there's a marriage and a commitment here. Maybe it's with them. I do not know. But then after that, I see the fresh new start in love here. 99 times out of 100, this is a new person. Hello, Mr. King of Cups. Emotionally mature and available. Also interested in you. You are remaining positive and hopeful, thinking about your future. There's your future. The crossroads. So you're going to go from this two to this two eventually. I mean, I'm just giving you a cheat sheet. All right, let's start clarifying these cards and see what's going on. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides for my Taurus clan. What is the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands, please? Please clarify this. Queen of Coins. There you are. This is you. This is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Interesting because there's like lions back there, and usually lions are behind like Leos and stuff. But in this case, that's why I love using a different deck sometimes. It gives a little nuanced detail and difference to what's going on. And then the devil in reverse. And then the world. Okay, this is fascinating. So this shit is happening on purpose. So the Wheel of Fortune, obviously somebody came along, piqued your curiosity, made you feel something. Literally said, you know what? You can love and be loved. Let me show you how. Let me show you who. Let me show you this. And you saw it. And then you went back home and you said, fuck, I don't get that home. I really don't. So now I'm curious to know what else is out there, right? The Queen of Coins, though, though you're mama bear, papa bear, nurturing, loving, kind, and caring, you're using all your strength right now to stay this way. You're trying to be this for everyone and everything. But to a certain point, right? I'm surprised I don't see that in reverse. But I do see this in reverse, the devil. This getting rid of something toxic. Something you just can't deal with, getting rid of something obsessive or something like not good. And under that is the world. Oh God, and under that is the 10 of Cups. What does that mean? This is a chapter. After this chapter is over, your 10 of Cups comes in, a happy couplehood. You picking up what I'm laying down? Because I'm sure some cross watchers out there want to kill me right now. I'm just kidding. What is the High Priestess and 5 of Cups? What's going on here for Taurus, please? Yeah, 9 of Coins. And the devil's still there at the bottom of the deck. But I like that it's in reverse. It's like you're expelling. It's like you're getting rid of it. Oh, wow. I don't know how the hell you're going to get around this. Listen, guys, I don't know what you're doing, but I will say this. You have the 9 of Coins, which is... I can't focus on shit because I'm looking at my desire, my wish fulfillment, right? I'm looking at this 2 of Cups. This thing, this person that I love, that I think is my soulmate, and they feel the same way about you. They really do. There's some serious desire here with someone where you feel like you could be partners. And I know you're feeling bad about it. I know you feel guilty. And I know you're not talking about it either. Others of you, there's somebody who you desire that you think is your soulmate. I'm pretty sure they feel the same way about you too. Anyways, what is the 6 of Pentacles? And the 10 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This marriage, commitment, this thing that you want to let go, or this job, whatever, that's giving you breadcrumbs, right? You're stressing big time. You're having sleepless nights, anxiety. Look at this card. You think this looks good? It don't look good. You're like borderline looking for Xanax. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's funny because the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck, which also represents marriage and commitment. It's funny. You know what happened to you, Taurus? I see it here with the 8 of Coins and the Queen of Cups. You're such a loving person. You are emotionally mature and available, and I see that. But you got to make a judgment call based on your heart right now. See, the thing is with the Hierophant and underneath being the 8 of Coins, the 8 of Coins talks about, look at this, right? It's usually there's a guy who's chipping away at his bench, creating all this product, doesn't realize what he's doing because he's just too focused on what he's been doing. You've been working so hard on your commitments, your marriage, your jobs, that you never looked up. And then one day you did. And one day you looked forward. And one day you woke up and you said, oh my God, there's actually butterflies outside. There's actually beautiful things going on here. I had to look up because I was just too busy working on everything else. Life. And then I realized like I ran out of juice, I ran out of batteries, and then I had to look up. And this is what happened. And then when you realize that you were stuck and trapped, you started stressing. Let's see your advice with the Strength and the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, Strength and Three of Wands in reverse. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. It's okay. You will be okay. Find your strength and your resilience right now. Too many, please. Strength and Three of Wands, please. Four of Coins and Three of Cups. Okay. For a lot of you, there was a third party, is a third party situation going on. And that's the trigger, obviously. That's why you also have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, sometimes to me, I'll be blunt, is a trigger. But it's a good trigger because it's upright. It is to wake you up. It is to say, you know what? Your life was, I don't know, it was going in a place where it wasn't evolving, wasn't changing. See, the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse definitely talks to me about a third party scenario. Third angle, third dimension, third scenario, I don't know, third something. But in your advice position, it is definitely telling you your ships have come. They have arrived. And the Four of Coins, it is something here that you do have that you don't, it's like you don't need to throw out the baby with the bathwater. You got other stuff to work with. Don't just all chuck it, everything out, out the window. It's like saying, you're in a separation. You're not sure if you're going to get a divorce, but you met somebody new. But you say to yourself, fuck it all of them. The marriage, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, all of it. I don't want to. You can't do that. You just got to be strong right now, with strength right here. And it's saying Four of Pentacles, hold on to what you got for the moment so you can figure some stuff out. But the Three of Cups is telling me one of these two you need to hold on to, which is weird. And it's telling me about the one that you love. Anything else you want to say about this? Wow. Totally third party. Another three came out. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh, and Justice. Yeah, Justice, if you're going to go through a divorce right now, guys, it's saying to be strong. But it will be fair, balanced, and honest for all parties involved. Make sure you are too. Make sure you're fair, balanced, and honest. Someone is finally going to... You're going to drop the guard to your other person. And then things might change. All right. Two of Swords, please. Clarify Two of Swords. I don't feel like I need to clarify this for you guys. I think you know what you're torn over. But we'll just say it anyway. The Magician is here. And the Emperor, which is Aries energy, Taurus energy. Actually, the Magician's Taurus and Aries. This is Aries. Interesting. Some cards in the tarot, I make these into lessons. Funny thing. Some cards are by zodiac. Other cards are by planet. And some planets, they're shared by zodiacs. Anyway, the Magician, you're trying to manifest a new future. You just don't know which direction to go into. You want a happy future. You want a nice future. You want a changed future. But again, you're torn in which direction that applies. And so I see a Pisces back here, a Leo back here, an Aries back here. The Emperor, the High Priestess, Strength, all major arcanas. Leading, dealing with something you're not talking about and using your intuition. Strength, resilience to persevere. There's an Earth sign back here too. That I see death coming. And then a passionate new beginning. Something's ending and something new is starting. It's just a matter of when. That's where you're at now, Taurus. It's just a matter of when. All right. You were there. Let's see what we're going to talk about in the extended. for Taurus, please. For Taurus, please. Sorry, I'm hearing 3 shuffles. Probably needs a good cleaning. Aha, feels good. Calling in your soulmate. Guys, I mean, come on. Like, once this ends, this comes in. It looks pretty simple to me, to be honest with you, but we'll see when we clarify who that is, when that is, what else they want to say about your soulmate. Spiritual as fuck. Cards are very expletive. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a potty mouth, but there's potty words in these cards, so now a click off would be good if you can't hear them. Taurus, please. The deck is called Spiritual as Fuck. I haven't used them in a while. They can be funny. Take them with a grain of salt. Sometimes there is an element of truth in it. Taurus, please. Anything else for Taurus? Nope. That is it. That is it. All right. What'd you get? To shine. No, sorry. To thine own ass be true. What the hell does that mean? To thine own ass be true. All right. Let me read this. The most common thing that holds people back from health and happiness is an unwillingness to be honest with themselves. Shit, this is going to be a true story, guys. It's been unscientifically proven owning who you are, and what you struggle with, and where you want to be in the beginning of self-love and freedom. Kind of like when it's Sir Mix-a-Lot finally admitting that he likes big butts and he could not lie. His life blossomed after that. He did. He became a big hit after that stupid song. But if you own your truth, it looks like you will bring in that happiness. To thine own ass be true. That's so funny. All right, Taurus. That's what I got for you this week. Leave me all your comments. You know I read them. And I will see you over at Extended. All right. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.